Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because moving in together, that's a big step.
Are you having doubts?
No, I'm not having doubts. But if you are...
No, I'm not.
Well, you just don't seem very happy.
Well, next to you, Mr. Sunshine, who would?
Look, I know it's a lot. Having your father come back, having him turn up alive.
Yeah, you know, I just can't figure out which is worse. Seeing how messed up he still is, or having to send him back to prison.
And that's enough to mess with anybody's head. So if you need a little breather before we move in together...
No, I don't. We've been putting this off for too long already.
Are you sure?
Are you trying to change my mind?
No. I'm trying to make sure that you're in a good emotional place before making a big life change.
You been watching more Dr. Phil?
No. A little bit. But I'm serious. You know, you can be honest with me. I can take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what would you do if I were to tell you that I was having second thoughts?
Freak out.
See, you are so predictable.
Is that what it is? You don't want to be stuck for life with good old, boring, uninteresting Luke?
Okay, all I said was predictable. Look, I am going to go to the dorm. Just give me an hour, and I'll meet you back here.
Okay.
What?
What?
What? You? What's that look?
It's just really happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Do you think we could take a break for an hour or so?
Yes.
The boys are moving into their new apartment today, and I want to go by the storage locker and pick out some towels and dishes that I have for them.
Is it today?
Yeah. You didn't know?
No.
Are you okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Your son is moving in with another man?
Yeah, well, they love each other.
Yes, they do.
And that's not easy to find in this world.
No, it's not.
So why wouldn't I be happy with that?
Let me see if I can think of a reason.
All right, I admit I wasn't always comfortable with the idea, but Noah's a great man. Yes. And so I try to look at it like I'm not losing a son, I'm gaining
a son.
Margot went to lie down.
She okay?
Well, you know, she just got out of the hospital a couple of days ago, remember?
I know. I'm glad she's resting. She'll need her strength for the ceremony.
There's not going to be a wedding, Craig.
Carly will be here. I know it.
When was she ever this late?
Sometimes.
I think we need to go find her. We should probably start looking in the bars.
Lady, I can't keep driving forever. I've got other customers who might want to have a drink, too.
Why don't you just drop me off, then?
Oh, that's fine with me.
It's fine with me, too. Just don't expect a tip.
Parker, will you wait up? Why'd you run out of the wedding?
Because there's not gonna be a wedding, Liberty.
Parker, she'll be here. She's running late.
No, she won't.
She's probably stuck in traffic.
I don't think so.
Well, where do you think she is?
What does it matter?
Why are you being so hard on her?
Because she's a drunk.
What makes you think she's drinking?
Oh, come on,
She could be
Craig.
stuck in traffic, for all we know.
She wasn't driving, okay? Thank God.
Why do you always think the worst of her?
Why do you think that she's stuck in traffic? She's drunk somewhere.
She hasn't had a drink in weeks.
No, she drinks every day, Craig. Come on. I told you about all those bottles that I found in
That's
the
not
house.
true.
So you're calling me a liar?
I'm saying that you don't know the truth, and neither do I.
Craig, the truth is right in front of your face. And until you let yourself see it, you're just making things worse for everybody.
Why don't you go on up and watch that new video you got?
Okay.
We'll let you know as soon as we hear from your mom.
It's definitely too late to have the wedding, right?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, somebody's happy this wedding didn't happen.
She's just so young, she doesn't realize what a nightmare this really is.
What
do you think happened to her?
Either she finally realized how insane it would be to marry Craig, or she's so drunk she forgot she was going to. Hey, Craig.
Have you heard from her?
No.
Neither have we. We better find her before something happens to her.
What the hell?
Carly!
Hi. I'm sorry about your plant here. It kind of jumped out at me.
What are you doing here?
I have nowhere else to go.
Excuse me. Have you seen a blonde woman wearing a wedding dress? Perhaps a little drunk?
Not today.
Are you sure?
I think I'd remember that.
Yes, you would. I'm starting to relate to Carly. I could use a drink myself.
That's not going to help anything.
Gee, you think?
Look, I understand that you're upset. I'm a little worried myself.
You don't know the half of it. I really wanted this. I wanted Carly to be my wife. I wanted a mother for my son.
Well, all she wants right now is another drink.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should have seen this coming. The signs were everywhere. But I convinced myself that she could handle it. You know, when she almost hit me with the car, she swore to me that she'd stop.
Craig, drunks lie.
But the worst lie was when she told me that she didn't need any help, that she could do it without a program. And I bought it. How stupid was I?
You know, people in love, they trust each other. That's not a bad thing.
No, I guess I just pretended that if everything was okay, it would be.
Well, clearly things don't work like that, do they?
You mean you can't just imagine everything is perfect, and it is? What a fool.
You know, are you going to stay here and feel sorry for yourself, or are we going to find Carly?
Let's go find Carly.
Okay.
Is Lily home?
No, she's at the office.
Can I come in?
Aren't you supposed to be getting married?
It's complicated.
I'll bet.
I really need to sit down.
Okay, come on in. You're in pretty deep trouble, aren't you?
Well, it sort of depends on what you mean by trouble.
You bailed on your wedding, didn't you?
I couldn't take it. The looks and the constant demands and the judging. I just couldn't take it.
Who are we talking about here?
All of them. Craig, Jack, Rosanna, Parker.
Parker? Parker was judging you?
Can you believe that?
So, you just didn't go?
They ruined it for me.
What did Craig say?
I haven't told him.
Oh. Well, maybe you should.
I know.
So what are you doing here?
I was hoping Lily could lend me some clothes. I want to go home. I can't go home because I'm sure they're there, and I can't face them. I can't face them yet.
Well, sooner or later, you're gonna have to.
Well, I choose later. Please. I really need somebody to give me a break.
All right. I'll see what I can do.